Hey Brav, it's time to go to bed. You're doing your awkward itching thing again? Oh no, I think we actually have an itch this time. It's time to go to bed. Who put all these blankets up here on top of the armrest and you're sleeping on top of them? Guys, I found him like this yesterday. This is his new favorite place to sleep apparently now, which is on top of the blankets that are on top of the armrest of the recliners. Come on, it's time to go to bed. Look at that face. It's time to go to bed. Come on, Mr. B, it's time to go to bed. The little tail is going, but it's time to go to bed. You're so cute. And then we got this one over here sleeping like this in my chair. Really, Bliss? And then there's this little one over here who's just sleeping like a normal dog in the chair. You're the only normal one today, Charlie. Oh, that's so strange. Actually, you're probably one of the more normal ones we have. This is a normal way to sleep in the chair, not like the other two. Good afternoon and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. Sorry, it's gonna be dark for a second. I gotta turn that light off and I'm gonna come in here. Anyways, guys, so today the dogs, they all got baths today, which is like, my mom actually gave them all a bath in the backyard today, which was pretty nice. They ended up well, I basically got everything pretty much ready. I got the kiddie pool down so that she could put at least the puppies in there. Bliss is like terrified when it comes to water, and so if you do end up finally getting the hose on her, she freezes and doesn't move. So you have to chase her around to finally be able to get the hose, like, to, you know, clean her. But once she finally has the water spraying on her, she doesn't move at all. She's like a statue. So they ended up all getting baths today. I got the what's it called, like I said, the kiddie pool down, and then I ended up going and pulling the hose all the way around. Got the hose over there, turned it on, let it run, filled up the kiddie pool. Then my mom ended up taking the dogs outside, gave them all a bath, which she did Bliss first. Like I said, she sprayed her down, and then she put each of the puppies in the pool and then washed them in there, like with the hose though, but in the pool. So they all ended up getting a bath today. Did you guys all get a bath? Huh? You guys get baths? Did you like it? Was it nice? Was it pretty nice at least? Huh? You guys are so cute. Where'd Bliss go? She's hiding like over there somewhere, I think on that side. Anyways, guys, so yeah, my mom ended up doing that, which was like awesome, something that kind of needed to be done since they still had a lingering skunk smell on them, sort of, and their fur too was very, after we gave them the tomato bath, there was still a little bit, like, I brushed them a few times and ended up finding tomato chunks. Like, their fur was all tomatoey and kind of like crusty. So they needed to get like another bath. And like I said, that second time they ended up getting sprayed, we used like just more of like a solution to like get the smell out, which worked really well. And they didn't, like I said, get sprayed like hardly at all. It was just a little bit. And so we ended up doing that, like I said, the second time on last Monday or Tuesday or whatever, and it worked, but you could still kind of smell it off of them. And I almost wonder if it was still from the first time they got sprayed, like they just still kind of smelled from it. So they got another bath this week, which is like ridiculous. The dogs, honestly, we don't bathe them all that crazy often, because again, Bliss runs and is crazy, and unless it's the summer and it's like 80 degrees outside, we can't give her a bath because she does not get in the bathtub, and you can, like, literally you cannot pick her up. She completely, we tried to do it at the vet. I think maybe I was telling you guys, we took her to the vet the last time, and she completely like spread out on the ground, like bearskin rug, basically on the ground, and would not let anybody pick her up. and like was terrified. And that was just to pick her up to weigh her. If she knows water is involved, then she will literally fight you like crazy, most likely. So we can really only, I mean, we'll give the dogs baths in the winter, but there's not a real reason a lot of times in the winter why they need a bath. But again, giving them one in the winter is like a pain. Normally they end up getting like maybe 1 or 2 when it's like really cold out. Once it starts getting warm out, like in the summer, and obviously now where they're in the backyard running around and they're in the mud and all that kind of stuff, they need them more often anyway. But in the winter they don't spend that much time outside, and if they do, it's a lot of times like in snow and stuff. So or the ground's frozen, so it's not all muddy. You know, the bad time is like in the fall, like mid-fall, when it's starting to get cool out and you can't really give them a bath, but it's still like wet and like muddy because it rains, or like early in spring too, that same time. But like in the dead of winter, normally they're not pretty good. So yeah, but we've literally given them 2 baths in the last 2 weeks, which is like, wow, really? But yeah, normally they don't get bathed that often. The puppies sometimes will, like every few weeks, because they're easier. We can throw them in the slop tub or in the bathtub or something like that. But like Bliss, like I said, she is a horrible pain to try and get anything related to water. So my mom ended up doing that today, which was awesome. And actually I probably would have ended up helping her, but I was cleaning the bathroom literally when she started, and so that's why normally when I clean like the bathroom, I clean the hallway and the stairs as well. So stairs I didn't end up getting to, just because there was still stuff on there. There's still a few things on the stairs that didn't end up getting taken care of, which isn't that big of a deal. I think that was actually some of the stuff from like the shampoo and stuff. But then the hallway, they were locked up in there wet, and so there's worse now than it was before I started cleaning the bathroom and everything, just because they had to be locked in there because they were still soaking wet from, not soaking wet, but they were still all wet and fuzzy, and their fur was all, they started shedding. So the hallway is a hot mess. But the bathroom I did end up cleaning today. And this week, honestly guys, I told you how last week I just felt like garbage the beginning of the week. I felt so good, pretty good yesterday, and then today too, just with the amount of stuff that I got done. Like I said, I got the bathroom all cleaned up. I got the I did dishes today. I didn't end up getting to laundry, but I don't even have enough to run a load of laundry. I ended up cleaning the whole bathroom. I edited vlogs today. I like got to a good amount of stuff today that I needed to get to. The dogs got a bath too, even though that wasn't necessarily me, but it just felt good that like stuff got done for today. And I'm feeling much better than I did last week. Like I said, last week I wasn't sick, but I have no clue if it was just like I caught like a stomach bug or something, and that was literally it. But it wasn't like that horrible stomach bug I had over like Christmas, like right before Christmas. But like I just, like every day I felt kind of like, oh, I'm fine, and then like I eat something and I just feel so sick again, and I was like, oh no, like this isn't good. And then other times I eat something and I'd be like, oh good, this settled my stomach. And it was like the weirdest stuff too. I was like eating mac and cheese and I was like, oh, this settled my stomach, and then I eat something else, and like, you know, something that you'd expect to be like not upset your stomach, like toast, and then it was upsetting my stomach, and I was like, yeah, this is not good. So anyways, though, feel much better than I did last week, and I felt good too today, because I felt like I not only like had an appetite too, but I ended up eating a lot, and I ate healthy today too, which is the other really good thing. Like good vegetarian snack foods instead of just like chips and stuff. I ended up having some peanuts instead of having chips. I ended up having I snacked on some of our tomatoes, grape tomatoes from the garden, instead of like having chocolate, you know, that kind of stuff. So I did choose some healthier choices today too, which I think made me feel a little bit better. But I also woke up a little bit earlier today too, which was my pain. And like last week was that I woke up a few times in the middle of the night, I told you guys too, with an upset stomach, and then that ended up, you know, I ended up sleeping so late because of it, and I ended up throwing my sleep schedule off last week. And so this week I'm kind of sort of getting back into that, which is good. And like I kind of did yesterday, and then again today as well. And today I was up earlier, like I think early 9 o'clock, whereas I've been waking up like later 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock sort of. So that was actually pretty good for today. And then hopefully I can get to bed early tonight. It's actually only 10:30 right now, so I'm gonna go take a shower and get to bed, and then I can hopefully get up early again tomorrow as well. The problem was last night though, I felt like I couldn't fall asleep right away, whereas Sunday night I fell asleep like right away. So I don't know what that was, like why that ended up happening or being a thing, but yeah, I feel like I wore myself out though today, cleaning in the bathroom and everything. I feel good, like I wore myself out for today. So tomorrow I'll probably end up cleaning the kitchen, and then Thursday maybe the living room if it's all picked up and everything. But then on Thursday also, I think I told you guys Jack's football game is on Thursday, and then maybe going to the varsity game on Friday. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to rain though, but the weird thing is that it looked like it was actually supposed to rain on Thursday and not on Friday, and so I was like, oh good, like, you know, I think it's actually supposed to rain tomorrow and Thursday, and I was like, okay, well we don't have to worry about it because it won't be for the football game. Like Friday looked like it's supposed to be sunny now. I'm like, oh shoot, we got the football game on Thursday. It looks like it's supposed to rain on Thursday. So yeah, I don't know guys, we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to check the weather again, but like I said guys, I'm going to get to bed because I'd like to get to bed early tonight. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.